All right, let's talk about a name you might have seen around, but maybe never really knew the story behind: the Salvatorians. Just who are the people that make up this global Catholic group? Well, we're about to find out.
So you've probably seen this logo somewhere, right? Maybe on a church, a school, or a charity project. It begs the question, what does it actually stand for? And who exactly makes up this worldwide Salvatorian family? That's what we're going to unpack today.
So, here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll get into their core identity. Then, we'll look at their really unique three-branch family structure. After that, we'll dive into their global mission. And finally, we'll see just how massive their worldwide presence really is.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the Salvatorian identity. You know, to really get what they do, we first have to understand who they are and where they came from.
So their official name is the Society of the Divine Savior. And their name gives us the biggest clue, really. Salvator is actually Latin for Savior. And that right there is the key. Their entire purpose is built around making Christ the Savior known to everyone everywhere, through teaching and action.
So where did this all start? Well, we got to go back to 1881 in Rome. It was founded by a German priest, Blessed Francis Jordan. And his vision from day one was for a global mission, not just some small local group. And as you're about to see, that vision is absolutely alive and well today. Now this is where things get really interesting. The way this group is structured is pretty unique. It's not just one kind of member. Let's explore what they mean by a three-branch family. You know, this idea of a family is really at the heart of everything they do. It's not just a nice word, it's how they're actually built. It's a real partnership between three different kinds of people, all pulling in the same direction for one shared mission.
And here are those three branches. So you've got the priests and brothers, and you've got the sisters. Both take religious vows. But here's the part that was a real game changer: the lay Salvatorians. We're talking about regular folks, married or single, who live out the Salvatorian mission in their day-to-day lives, at their jobs, with their families, right in their own communities. Including lay people like this was a huge part of the founders' original idea.
All right, so we've got this unique three-part family. But what's the big mission that holds them all together? Let's take a look at the driving purpose behind all their work.
You can see there are a few core goals here, from teaching and writing to defending the faith. But when you boil it all down, what's it really about? It all comes back to one big idea: bringing the message of salvation to all people, in all places, using every means they can.
And this quote right here just nails it. The founder imagined a family of apostles. That means priests, sisters, and lay people all working as a team, using their own unique talents to share one single message. It's the perfect link between their structure and their purpose.
Okay, we've covered the who, the how, and the why. So now for the grand finale, the where. Let's take a look at the truly incredible scale of the Salvatorian family's presence across the world today. So how big are we talking? Get this. Today, there are more than 3,100 Salvatorians. That's counting the priests, brothers, sisters, and lay members all together, carrying on this mission.
And where are all these people? Well, their mission is active and on the ground in 45 different countries.
Which spans an incredible 6 continents. I mean, just pause and think about that journey for a second. From one guy in Rome to a truly global family.
And this is what all those numbers actually look like on a map. Each one of those highlighted spots is a place where the Salvatorian family is at work. This is the real-world result of that vision from 1881, all driven by that simple but powerful motto, that all may know the Savior.
So in the end, what started with just one person, Blessed Francis Jordan, has really blossomed into something huge. His legacy is now this diverse, international family, totally united across cultures and continents by one single, focused mission.
And that really leaves us with this one big question to chew on. How does a mission, born in 19th century Italy, not only survive, but actually thrive and stay relevant in 45 completely different countries in our modern world? Something to think about.